Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show, and welcome back for some more Star Wars D6. Over here, we got George, who's going to be running
Hey,
this this game for us.
how's
Down
everybody?
below, over here is Omanal, and over there is Off Grid. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good,
Good.
thanks.
So far,
Good.
so good.
Glad to
Sorry,
hear
my
it.
my camera is not working again this week. So
Hey, what's up, Dean? Well, we'll just have to have you DM from the shadows.
okay. So I guess how do you guys want to start off? Maybe a little brief recap.
Yeah. Why don't you do that for the folks who might be new to this, watching it later? We did have a little break in between the last episode and this one
Yeah.
for various reasons, and yeah, take it away, George.
Okay. So we're doing a D6 Star Wars West End Games second edition, and the setting is a Old Republic setting, similar to the Knights of the Old Republic video game timeline, and we have three characters. We have a potential Jedi or power Force user who's kind of a cat burglar type, played by Shadow. We have a renegade Mandalorian who's sick of being a Mandalorian and wants to just be free because he is free as a bird. And of course, there is our loading droid. He loves lifting boxes. He's kind of like the opposite of a bender. He's more of a loader.
He can bend if he has to.
Bend
Oh,
it the way.
can he bend?
The way
He just doesn't drink all your alcohol. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, there were those few that I had to, get some extra energy from.
So we started out on a planet called Zanparalia, and it's sort of a Casablanca kind of setup where it's sort of there's the Republic and there's the Mandalorians. The Mandalorians are kind of in charge. They're not really in charge there. They've made an agreement with the local authorities, and so it's kind of a place where people from all over the galaxy can kind of meet and not be fighting each other. And right now we're at the brink of the Mandalorian Wars. It has not started quite yet. Well, it's kind of been going on, but it's not been going on. They haven't been fighting the Republic yet. In the first session, the players have gotten some astrogation data from a ship for their what would you call him, is their boss, their what's the word for somebody that
Major Domo.
your patron. He had a job. You guys needed to get the data from an astromech droid on a small little transport, well, not a medium-sized transport vessel that came in from the other side of the Ptolemaean Way, and it looks like it has astromech data for a planet called Ossus. And instead of just going back to their patron when maybe fearing they might be followed, they left the planet and entered hyperspace and wound up on a nearby planet called Renvar. And if anybody has played some of the Old Republic games, not Old Republic games, the Battlefront. That's it.
Mhm.
It's kind of like Hoth. It's strewn up with a bunch of ruins, and they've entered Renvar, where they found a small little station, kind of a rescue station. It's a place that pilots and smugglers have set up just in case somebody ends up lost, out of fuel, that they can sit at, and it gets monitored every month or so. And now they're exploring the planet. In the second session, they began exploring the planet. They found the wreckage of an old crashed ship where they got some goodies there. Got some they were attacked by some sentry droids where we got to practice some combat there. It was pretty easy, but I think Omen's suggestion I should have had more coming at you guys. It would have made it a little bit of a better fight. And then you guys proceeded on to another spot where Shadow's character felt the Force, and they found this small little. They found some ruins, but kind of a a shelter was built kind of at the entrance of one of them, where they discovered the journal of a Jedi, kind of a Jedi and his Padawan, which is also kind of based in some of the old Star Wars comic books. And we can go out and watch the last episode to hear about that. And yeah, they discovered the journal of the Padawan, and in that journal there is some training stuff that Shadows probably going with some training will be able to learn some lightsaber skills and lightsaber maintenance, repair. And they
Fine.
talked of some crystals that are in a nearby cave where these are orange crystals. I forget the name of them, but they are only attuned to the light side. But there are some hints that you could make them work for a dark sider with some Sith alchemy.
Are they kyber crystal or a different kind of crystal?
It was called, what was it called, Scylla or something like that. It started with an S. The in terms of lore, they only work for a light sider, and if you end up turning to the dark side or not being fully light side, they will betray you and stop working.
That sucks.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, in the log, there is some sort of notion that the Ulic Keldroma had mentioned that there was some kind of Sith. The Krath had known of some kind of Sith alchemy to that could turn one of these crystals and make it it's considered a very powerful lightsaber crystal, and if you turn it, it'll be a very powerful dark side crystal.
That's the plan.
I wonder if they had used those in the Death Star construction, how that would have worked out.
Yeah, I guess if it would betray them if they try to.
I don't know though, because technically it wasn't the Force being used through the Death Star. It was just kind of like neutral, mechanical.
Yeah, it is.
That would have been one way to corrupt them.
We should
We shall find out, won't we?
We should do some kind of a Rogue One campaign. I got so many ideas. We got to do the like maybe something like a stormtrooper one.
I'd like to do that.
Yeah,
I'd like to pick up on that.
And yeah,
right around the fall of the Empire timeline, if the Empire starts to fall apart, would be the perfect time.
Right after the Return of the Jedi.
Yep, pretty much. That's where I wanted to be.
Yeah, I could picture it. Like, was it I didn't watch it. The Bad Batch. It's like they're like sort of ex clone troopers or something. That sounds that could be something like that, or a Bad Batch that's some leftover stormtroopers causing trouble, trying to make their way home. Sort of warriors getting across the galaxy.
We gotta go back to our clone chambers.
Yeah. Warriors, come out and play, yay.
Aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper? No, I was made this way. Like mini me.
Let's see here. Let me pull. I was fiddling with my camera, and so I've been got to pull up my notes and a couple other things here. If you guys can, just give me a minute if you guys want to talk amongst yourselves. I just need to get the rule book up here. So
I'm ready to go. Let's go explore this cave.
Okay. All right. So
if you guys have some other things you want to do, let me know. I'm okay with that too. Not exactly in a big hurry to freeze my tuchus off out there,
Yeah, so let's figure it's probably still late morning. You guys kind of took about an hour to drive out to the first wreckage. It's explored there for about an hour or two, and then now you moved another, not too, probably less than it, like maybe 15, 20 minutes away from that is the other place, and you guys explored that for another hour. So let's say it's about lunchtime, and let's see here.
Time for some blue milk.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are you start exploring some of the ruins here. The habitat is kind of attached to the ruins, and you start seeing that there's some rooms that they've kind of began to take over and stuff. But nothing too special. until you uncover a much larger room, large round room, which has a large carpet. It's about been abandoned for about a decade or so. So it's like a tattered old carpet in there. There's a some racks and some junk and bric-a-brac here, but you see a lot of burnt markings on the walls and the floors and stuff like that. Looks like there's like a kind of like blaster scoring, but not quite.
Someone
And
used force lightning in here.
yeah, could be, or a lightsaber.
Yeah.
And at the
Are they deep or just surface?
some of them almost look like the stone's been melted,
Oh,
Okay.
and some of them are just kind of little scoring marks of light blaster fire. And at the far end of the room, there's a door, a locked door. This looks more like a conventional lock.
Sorry about that, guys. Oh, man. That's set for the old time. I'm gonna go check out the door, see if I can't get her open.
All right, so it looks like some kind of more like a padlock than a computer.
Okay. Break out my tools. Get to work.
All right, roll I guess a security or what's the security? Is that a technical or is that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it a. Let me see. Roll a. Oh. Did you roll a 9 or better?
Oh yeah, I got a 24.
Okay.
So
All
it
right.
fell apart in my hand when I looked at it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a lock picking lawyer. You're just sort of like the best lock ever, and I'm going to open it up with a pop can.
my nephew has taught himself how to pick locks from watching that channel.
Yeah, I knew some stuff, but I learned some more stuff from that guy.
Yeah. I almost like feel guilty watching. Like, is he like teaching criminals? Like, what's going on?
Hey, you never
No,
know.
all I've learned is that your locks keep honest people honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that, like anything, there's a way around it. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But think of how many lives that might save versus how many people get ripped off.
Yeah. All right. Let me. I had a description.
Now,
of
I
the
used to
room
like Bosnian Bill, but apparently he dropped off. So
Okay. All right. So the sealed door hisses open. The frozen hinges kind of groan as you pull it open, and revealing a small chamber. The air here is stale and hasn't been touched for years. It's very frosty in here. It's a little colder than the other areas. A lot of condensation and hoarfrost all over everywhere. At the center there's like a broken, kind of like a hover droid. It's spherical and got several little cylinders that stick out of it. A little bit smaller than a man's head, and it looks like it's a broken one. And there's like a couple other ones that are like some of them are just completely broken. A couple are maybe salvageable. There is let's see here, a bunch of equipment, some old wiring, some bits of plating from some salvaged areas, bits. A lot of small parts though. You have to really kind of go through and take a look at what's going on in there. And let's see here. Oh, at one end of the room, there's like a workbench with some old rusted tools and a couple technical items. There's a couple of just some old rusted tools. Most of them are broken, but a good look through. Maybe you guys can figure out if there's something useful in there.
Yeah, definitely going to do that.
All right, let's see here. Who wants to look through and just roll me? I guess perception or tech. Oh, roll me technical. This is a lot of repair stuff.
18.
Oh, cool. Okay. Let's see here. You guys find one. You find there's a med pack in here, so that's useful. And an emitter matrix. So, assuming that you've maybe started reading through some of those journals a little bit, if you had a little time or not, you're starting to realize that this is probably the room that they constructed Vima's lightsaber in,
Okay.
and they salvaged parts to make it. So there's something that could be an emitter matrix, a cracked focusing lens. Let's see, power cell, hilt casing, into some spare parts, some spare alloy parts that kind of could be useful in terms of like customizing the casing to the way you like.
All right.
Okay, and what was the other thing? There was some. Sorry, I'm just trying to read what it was. Okay, so something for it's something droid a module of some kind. You're not quite sure what it is. You need a little more of a look through it.
Laddie, you recognize one of these?
I look at the module and see if I don't assume I know too much about it, but spin it around, look at it, go over it for like the next 2 minutes. And then, George, do I need to roll anything or just?
Roll something. Yeah, roll something. Roll your technical or droid repair.
Ooh, I got a total of 7. Wow.
All right. You think it has something to do with sort of like a defrag device, like corrupted memory files, being able to retrieve some corrupted memory files.
Ooh, it's like a decryptor.
Yeah.
It might work on some old droids.
Yeah.
And then I just casually toss it over. like I'm as uninterested as possible.
All right. So let's see. So the ruins are kind of vast, but there's a lot of debris and stuff. A lot of ways are not really accessible. Like things have been collapsed and stuff like that. But there seems to be a decent way down into the caverns and or whatever it was, like a mine in the past. You're not quite sure if it's just natural caverns or if these were mines, because there's a lot of equipment, and it seems like as you go deeper and deeper into the tunnels, into the caverns, it seems like there's a lot of like layers of history there. Like there's equipment that people have come in to salvage, treasure hunters and things like that, looking for things. People probably looking for the crystals, and they've set up some equipment, and it looks like stuff that could have been a couple of years ago could have been 1,000 years ago. And some of them are just like they're old and decayed and rusted. Some of them look like they've been damaged, like somebody smashed them.
Smashed like with like a hammer, or maybe from a cave in.
There's no rocks next to them. Let's see. Anybody do a investigate roll? It's going to be here.
Investigation. What is that? Knowledge or?
I think it's perception.
Well, I could probably. Oh no, I suck. I got 2D.
$18.
All right. You think it was an animal?
Oh shit! Look at these claw marks. Or are they bite marks?
I'd say claws.
That's not reassuring.
No.
Hey, you should be able to handle it.
Yeah, once.
Well, that's okay. I'll make sure they retrieve your body after you've been eaten.
What's the point?
Fertilizer?
I don't think anything's growing on this rock.
Let's see here. Control. What? All right, let me just get this thing here. All right, so sorry, you must got there's a big thing in the way here. Just got to pull up this thing here. You guys are proceeding on?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I got a map here I have to consult. So as you go deeper into the so it's kind of part cavern, part ice. Even some spots that are exposed to the sky a little bit here and there. So there's some light. You guys have that flashlight from the other wreckage and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. So you
I'm sure
enter-
Laddie's got some headlights, right?
Yeah,
Do I look like a female droid?
got the high beams.
Yes, I will try turning on some lights in here if possible.
All right, so let me do a little snipping tool here. I want to give you guys a kind of a map.
Share screen.
Let's see here. Yeah. So you come up to as the tunnels go through, you kind of come up to this open area, and all right. So let me pull up the. Apologies, guys. How do I share screen? Share screen. All right. Oh, I can pick the app. Oh no, not the window. There we go. Share. All right, can you guys see that?
Well, nope, not yet. Because okay, there we go. And let me make it bigger so we can see it better.
It's just a simple diagram. So at the bottom, sort of at 6 o'clock, you guys are entering from there, and you've come up to this large cavern, and it looks like in the middle, that yellow spot is kind of where sunlight is still coming through a large opening in the ceiling. This cavern is kind of like the size of so you guys consider like the size of like a spaceship hangar.
Okay.
And here and there on the edges, there are little alcoves. You're not sure if they're tunnels or alcoves or something. So those little ovals on the periphery, those look like alcoves. It could be tunnels that continue further. The brown area is a sort of the walls of the tunnel kind of collapsed into a kind of a rubble of a stone and ice. And the circles in the middle, those are stalagmites kind of coming up from the ground and some reaching down from the ceiling.
Okay.
Now,
Well, let's check out the alcoves first before we put Laddie to work.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
You guys want to spread out? I'll take the right.
All right. Everybody roll a perception.
$13.
Everything's good.
9.
Everything's good.
6.
Nothing.
Woohoo.
All right. I guess. So you guys, as you start approaching the one of the alcoves, which one? Anyone in particular?
Let's go like start at 1 o'clock, go to 2. Like
One.
literally like in clockwork order, maybe.
Okay. So you guys are at the bottom of the screen of the clock. So go to the right or the left, or go across.
Oh, I
Right.
thought we were at the top.
Oh, my apologize.
We'll just start in a spiral. We'll just go
Yeah,
clockwise.
If we're at the bottom, we can go to 7 o'clock,
Okay.
then 9 o'clock, then 10, and then back to 1.
Yeah, we'll just go the closest one, and we'll just go clockwise.
All right. As you approach, as you get about halfway to the alcove, so something comes from the one on the opposite side, the one around 5 o'clock, but you didn't notice it exit the alcove. It got about halfway to you until you guys noticed it. And it looks like a large white kind of Sasquatch, like a Yeti.
Uh-oh. Shit.
I'm going to walk towards it and say, "Hello, friend."
All right. Let's see here. It's going to. How do we do? I guess we have to roll for initiative. How does that work? Or do we roll initiative, or is it initiative when there's a tie?
I think it's perception. Oh, you know what? I looked it up. We talked about it, and then I forgot. Remember? I think I sent you a link on that.
Yeah. Let's see here. So yeah, let's we're in a fight. I think he hasn't made enough closed in yet because it's a monster. It's an animal type thing.
Yes.
So you guys probably can get a shot at it before it gets to you. Hopefully, well,
I'm tossing a grenade.
grenade. Okay. Let's see here. How close? Let's see. Let's get some scale here. I think we're about. That's blaster's about mid range, so that's about 10 yards away. Let's say.
Okay.
So the grenade one. Something. Let me get my book out here. Grenades. All right, so this is a good one to do here. And what do you? Oh, how many actions are you guys doing? Are you guys doing 1 action, 2 action, a move action, and something else? Just remember, like the action economy. This is like there's a round, but you can do multiple actions in a round. You just kind of gain penalties for the additional actions.
Just the 1 action toss.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Take care, Dean. I'll see you maybe tomorrow or Monday. Do we still need to? Yeah, let's keep the map up.
So
I'm taking a shot with my blasters with my action. 1 shot.
Okay. So the grenade gets thrown as a shot, and he is going to run up to you and attack. So he's going to be doing a movement and a attack in the round. So let's do the grenade first, I guess.
How do I do that? Just
let's see. It's been sorry. Let me get a.
How many dice does your grenade have? Well, first off, you roll to see if you hit, and then
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Dex.
And then
Dex
how?
thing?
Yeah, and there's like a sort of a radius outwards. Like if you get them like right spot on, is so many dice, and then further off, you get.
You should have a skill called grenade. If you don't,
I do not.
if you do not, then you just roll your
Dex.
You got the throwing stones as a kid skill?
dexterity. Yeah.
I do
there you
not.
go. Grenade.
I have blaster and dodge under Dex.
Yep. So you just get dexterity.
That's fine.
Yeah. So the grenades are
A
like
lot of
damage by radius. So So when let's say you get it on the target, you have a certain, you get 5 dice. If you're within 3 to 7, it's 4 dice. If you're within 20, so short, medium range. Wow, you guys might get hurt by this blast.
Well, considering I rolled an 8,
So I think an 8 is an easy. Moderate would be probably the grenades are like a moderate throw, depending on the range, I think. So 3 to 7, 20. 40. So it's going to be off. I don't
Okay, so
remember
then roll for
how that
scatter.
works.
Yeah.
So which direction does it scatter? Hopefully further away from you guys, because if it hits close, you guys might get hit by it.
is there like a D6 scatter chart or something like that?
Yeah, there's like I
Or
gotta
a 2D6? I don't know.
Yeah, I have
Usually
to.
it's like a D8 for stuff that I'm familiar with a scatter
Yeah,
chart.
there's like it has arrows and stuff. It almost looks like the chaos emblem. Let me just say.
Right, that's why I figured 8.
So.
Oh, did you roll your? One of those is the wild die. Did you get a
Yeah,
6
I
or a
did.
1?
My wild was a 3.
Okay.
Re-up. Here we go. Sorry, I just don't have my thing up here. It's combat. Should be under combat. All right. Combat moves, grenades, and thermal detonators. Okay. Yeah. So 1 is away from you. 4 is close to you. It's it's 1 through 6.
3.
Okay, so it's going to go to the right. So it's not going to affect you. Let's see, how far off does it go, the deviations? Example, radius.
So, just a reminder, George.
Yeah.
The side with the high, so the character with the highest perception on each side rolls for initiative,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and they roll their perception. So that's just to be aware of that, and that does not count as an action.
Okay. And it's not like is it the tiebreaker then, or is it just the order of combat then?
All it says is can't spend any character points or force points to improve initiative roll, and then
Okay.
it just simply says that, it's. But it basically says normally they're just 2 player characters and whoever they're fighting, and basically each side rolls the highest perception. The character who gets the highest roll gets to decide whether his side acts first or last in the round, and it says
Okay.
re-roll in the event of a tie, and that's on page 77 and 78.
Okay. All right. Let's assume you guys won the initiative then for this round, and we'll keep doing it like that. And then so you guys will go first, and then the Wampus will go, or Wampai. Let's see here. Okay, so it's deviation. Fire. Roll D1 for the deviation. Okay, if the grenade deviates 1 meter, it's thrown at a medium range. 3 meters. All right, let's say it's so grenades are D5 if you got it on target.
Okay.
And roll 3 dice for the explosion.
13.
13. And what is his stats? Sorry, get his stats. Strength 5. D. 2, 3, 4. All right, let me roll his strength. Uh-oh, 1 fell off the table. So this roll was meh. 2, 4, 8. What's 8 plus 6? 14. So he soaks that. He's about by 1. So it's fine. He shakes it off. Some snow falls on them.
Shit.
All right, blaster. I'm going to say this is probably a short range.
Okay. I rolled pretty good. Then I rolled a 1 on the wild die.
Oh, we'll have a complication. I
Yep.
won't make it too bad.
Whatever sounds funny.
I'm not a fan of the wild die thing. I think it's stupid.
I think the wild die helps on those weird chances of you getting to hit because you get the D6 and it comes up with allows you to do things that you normally couldn't. If it's
I just say
really
roll a 20 sider alongside the 6 sider, and 20 does something and a 1 does something. It happens too often. 1 in 6 chance that everything fucks up no matter what.
Okay. So what was the roll?
Let's see. 22 with the difficulty. I can roll way beyond what I need and then still get this stupid one.
Okay. So yeah, now do some damage, I guess. What's the damage on that?
So I accidentally shot my finger off getting my gun out.
Nah. So what was the damage on it? Or
I
you
didn't
hit?
roll damage.
Oh yeah. So you hit. It's short range. You probably hit. I'm pretty sure.
I rolled a 22 to hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that hit.
Yeah. Yeah. That hit. That hit. That hits at medium range.
Oh yeah, sorry. I got to look up the damage on that gun. I think we decided that it was a 4D plus 1.
Yeah.
5, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
What was his strength again? 5. Okay. Let me get my rolling box. All right. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. He soaks it. 14 and 14 plus 5, that's 19. So he soaks that. He shakes that off. All right. He is going to run up and attack. I have to look up a brawling. He's going to do a brawling attack to Shadow.
Wait a minute. I thought I was in his way.
Oh, you're in his way? Okay, then he'll do a brawling attack on you.
You're like
Yes,
really
please.
Okay, so
Sorry, Omen.
I mean, I don't know the difficulties on brawling, so
Yeah, I mean, my brawling shouldn't be. Yeah, that's the. I don't think brawling should be that high. We'll see.
Yeah,
Let me go look it up.
yeah, it's relatively easy, but there's also like you could like dodge them and stuff like that if you need to. But I don't think you need to.
Let me see if I can find it.
just grab a hold of them and squeeze.
Brawling parry, Mary parry, combat.
So it really is the difficulty of use. So brawling attacks have a difficulty of very easy. So it's somewhere in the one like 2 to 7 range or something like that for very easy. It's on page 89 there, George.
89. Okay. And what do we do for damage in the strength?
It should be strength, and normally they have a little bit extra if you look under the monster.
Okay.
So it's
This one I kind of had it modified from what it was in the books because the book one is kind of crazy.
Well, you could use the book one if it's crazy.
Wow.
I mean,
Is it 89? You said.
for page 89, it says melee combat also includes brawling, so it's under melee combat.
Ah, here
And
we
it's
go.
the second one.
Ah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, it says very easy.
All right.
So he should be able to hit me pretty easily.
Okay. It says claws here. Hold on. I have so many tabs.
And it should have a damage dice for claws.
All right. Rolling d6 claws 70.
All right. Ooh, I
So-
didn't roll this one.
So I got to draw. Wow. So he's got
So you roll 7 dice.
7 dice and, or is it 6 and 7?
It's just 7 dice total. If it has claws, it should say like 7D.
Yeah. Oh, so then I just do 70, not the 60.
Yeah. If
Okay.
you're using the claws.
I was thinking like it had to be like 13 dice or something.
No.
4, 6, 7. What am I playing? I feel like I'm playing.
Yeah, unless it says strength plus whatever.
Oh gosh, a lot of 6s.
All right, well,
Sorry.
that's cool.
4 6s. So that is 4 6s is 24.
30,
3 and
So
3, another
he has
6.
these-
So that's
37 damage to hurt me.
32. He did 32.
Okay, and I rolled my 37 too. So
Awesome. All right.
I turned to everyone else and I said, I think he likes me.
Better you than me.
All right. Next round. Roll perception.
Yeah, it's up to you if you want to keep it. Yeah. Is that? Yep.
16.
All
Is this
right.
how we determine our initiative or what?
Both. There's a 16 you noticed is the one coming up from the rock slide behind you as well. But you guys have initiative. But now there's 2 on you.
Well, we got to kill the one we're working on, I guess.
Well, if he's at short range, I think you can shoot at him like multiple times, depending on how many times you think he can hit.
I can fire multiple times, can I?
So
Yeah,
every
you can
time
fire
that you
multiple times.
Fire
every time that
one.
you want to fire, you reduce your number of dice in your dice pool by 1. So,
Yeah.
like if you want to do 2 actions, you subtract 1 die, isn't it? If you want to do
Yeah.
3 actions, you subtract 2 dice. So you want to do, and that's to all of your attacks.
Yeah.
So
And you could do, or you could save them for reactions. Like if they come to attack you, you can add that a dodge dice to it.
Yeah.
You could also move. I don't know. I don't think you get a penalty for like a normal movement. But if it's like something that's a little complicated, like I might make it you lose a dice just because it's some rough ground here. But like you can go try to take some cover behind one of the stalagmites, or go across the room, or just get some distance between you and them.
Is the one behind us the closest one?
The closest one would be, well, depending on how you guys are spread out. I assume that at least Shadow and Laddie are close to each other. You might be wherever if you prefer to be closer to them, or kind of a little bit further. Or
I'm going to shoot the closest bantha or wappa. I mean,
okay, so yeah, shoot the the one that's on Laddie would be the closest.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I normally get 6D, so I'd be getting 5D.
You're gonna shoot. Okay, you be shooting twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
so you roll 5d twice is what happens. 5d6 twice.
The first one is
I'm
a
sure you're going to
16.
hit.
Well,
I mean,
The first one is a 16 to hit. Can I just get my hits out?
Okay,
First one hits.
so yeah, you hit. And don't roll the
Yes.
second one till the next round, till the next fraction of the round. So what was
I got
that?
a good roll too. That's too bad.
What was the? You can save it for that. I don't. It's
Yeah,
fine.
and what do I need to? What do you want?
Just
The
roll your
damage?
damage.
That's 4D plus 1. 13 damage.
And then you roll his strength plus any armor.
No armor.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 12, 13, 14. I think that was 14. What was the roll again? 13 you said?
It was 13.
Yeah, he's got 14. Sorry. He's
Okay.
still good.
Well, the second one to hit was the 6, 15, 18, 20. So that at least hit.
Okay, and roll damage on that one. Well, wait. Let's wait for that one. Let's wait for that one. I'm sorry. Shadow, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to toss a grenade over to the one that's coming up to us, but it is a sleep grenade.
A sleep grenade. Okay. All right. So
Blasters aren't putting these things down. So maybe.
okay, if you're not too far off, if you get it, let's see. It's probably
Sorry, what?
it will be let's say an easy throw. So let's say a 7. Roll a 7 or better.
Well, I got a 17, but a 6 on the wild die.
Well, then roll the wild
All
die.
right. So you get it. Yeah, you got a perfect shot. It's basically like lands in its mouth,
Okay, good.
and it bites down on it. It explodes as it bites down on it. And what are the effects of the sleeping grenade?
I have no idea
Okay. Let's see.
because I didn't see him in there. I just told you what I wanted when I was grabbing stuff, and that was one of the things I wanted for the heist. I had no
So what
idea
I would do, George, is just
Yeah.
figure out what the D6, the damage would be, and just apply that to a sleep effect.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. So you got it dead on. Roll 5 dice. I'm gonna say it's a pretty powerful creature. So I'm gonna reduce its strength right now, but I assume it's gonna be. I mean, those things are probably meant to like take out several people at once, so there's enough poison in there to
and it went right into his lungs. So
yeah.
and I
So
got a
let's-
21 on the damage.
Okay. 21.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna say that one's asleep. Let me.
Nice. Guess who's gonna get a Wampa coat?
All right. Whose turn is it now? Laddie,
Yes.
are you going to grapple with this large wampa? That's
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I'm not really. I'm just gonna go over and try petting its head, assuming that it's harmless.
all right. The wampa does not react, but it has a certain low cunning that it knows that you're not going to be an easy target and wants to get at what's behind you now. So he's
Okay.
going to try to he's going to try to get past you.
All right.
I can, if you want, I can make it like a reaction or something if you want to try to stop him.
Sure. You know what? I can do. I can do like a dexterity roll and just see if I can just kind of, like put my arm out to make sure he can't go past me.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 6, by the way. So whatever that means.
Okay. He will grab your arm and attack it.
Okay.
So, what is it? Since he's trying to move, I'm going to give him a negative,
All right.
and so he won't have his full 7 dice.
You can give him his full 7 dice.
I don't want
You
to
don't have
give
to be
him
nice
his
to me.
Like he's going to have 6 dice.
Okay.
6 die. Oh, I keep rolling this dice. I have this dice that has a 1, a 0, a 2, and a 3 on it.
All right.
I keep grabbing that wrong one. That's a 1 anyway. Lots of. I haven't been doing the wild dice. Shoot. Well, that one will be the wild dice. He got a complication.
Okay. Well, okay.
He,
I got a
so-
33, by the way.
Okay, he got 4, 8, 13, 15, 16. He got like a 17 with like a complication. So
There's
So
a
he's-
reason that Laddie doesn't fight.
his complication. What will be his complication? You guys want? Is there anybody in chat who wants to come up with a complication? Anybody in the audience?
He accidentally gets clotheslined and falls on his back. I mean,
Oh, there we go. All right, yeah, he's prone. He's prone now. He'll have to use a turn to get up or something. I think it's actually not that. Yeah, he's prone now. And I guess that will be. Well, what's his name would have a shot. His second round shot would be with advantage. And what's the damage? Did you roll the damage on that second attack?
It was 17.
17. Okay, so he's prone. I'm gonna take away a dice for that just in case. And then he's got, what's his string? Yeah, 5. I'll just roll 4 dice for him. 10.
Sorry, it was an 18 because there's a +1.
Oh, okay, cool. 10, 13. So he's got, it's by +5.
Yeah.
He is at least wounded. Where's the wounded chart here?
so how much did he exceed it by?
5.
5. So he should be. You think he's just is it a light wound or?
Twice wounded? Is it having this one? Or is that the old one?
Well, I think that if it's a +5, I think he's wounded. I think because I know like up to like a +3, it's just stun.
Yeah.
We'll find out as we go through it. It's always good to have some combat to figure out how the game works.
Yeah, I think so. So he's wounded, and one of them puts him down on the ground too, right?
Yeah,
He's already on the ground anyway.
So this is what happens: is it says lightly damaged. Lightly damaged is
Here we go.
they lose
4
one
to
die.
6.
Yeah.
4 to 6. 4 to 6 is wounded.
Okay.
All right.
I'm seeing. Yeah.
All right. So he is wounded, and so we'll take. All right. So I guess next round, because the other one's asleep. Let's see here. What was your roll? I'll have to figure out how many rounds of sleep it would be. Kind of. Roll a d6, Shadow, to see how many rounds she's.
6, and wasted it on my freaking wild die. Damn it.
Oh, we never figured out what the complication for I forget what the Mandalorian's character's name is. Let's see. Kafar. Yeah, we never really figured one. But they say you can just kind of come up with them later, like be like, oh yeah. Remember that? Okay.
So let's see. When the characters fall prone and take no actions for the rest of the round, the character suffers a penalty to -1 until he heals.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So he's got penalties. Cool. All right. Yeah, that's what the thing is. When you get damaged, it gets deadly because there's a sort of a cascading effect. All right. I'm gonna say that shot that Kafar did went through. Went through, but ended up hitting one of the stalagmites in the background. Let's see here. Which one? The one that's closest to you guys. Am I sharing still? So you guys are kind of fighting. So there's 2 stalagmites towards the center. I'm going to say the one that's not 6 o'clock, but the stalagmite at 7 o'clock, it got hit. or the stalactite one's hanging above, and now it's come down and causing a bit of a cave in above you guys. And you guys will have to get out of the way this round or get crushed. Let's see here. So let's do let's do a dodge roll, I guess, for this cave in. I'm gonna make it
Oh, geez. You wouldn't believe this roll. On 4 dice, I got 5, 5, and 6 on the wild.
nice.
Well, then roll the wild again if it gets a 6.
26.
All right, you are able to dodge the stuff and get to safety. Just tell me where you're heading to.
Toward the sleeping Wampa, because I got plans for his ugly ass.
Okay, you're climbing up the rubble pile over there.
Yeah.
All right. Dex or dodge rolls from the other guys.
I'm going to use my strength and try picking up the Wampa to throw it free.
Ah. I don't know if you can give droids light side points, can you?
I think you can, oddly enough. I just can't use them in any Jedi way.
Excuse me, a 14 dodge for me.
14. Okay, so that's a moderate. Yeah. So you make it out too. Where are you heading? Where's Kafar heading?
Oh, we're trying to avoid a cave in.
Yeah.
Trying to leave the cave.
Okay. So going to the so you want to go back to where you came, or to go to one of the alcoves, or maybe towards the center, or up the hill that Shadow's going, up the rubble hill. That's
A rubble hill that takes us out.
No. There seems to be another on the other side of the rubber hill. There seems to be another alcove or tunnel. You're not sure.
Yeah, sure. Head his direction. I'm gonna split
Okay.
the party up.
Cool. And so let's see. So you're not really going to dodge. You're just going to take the hit while grabbing the. You can definitely carry the Wampa. You have basically heroic levels of strength. So as you pick them up, you both get hit. Gosh. Let's see
Who's
here.
picking up a Wampa?
Laddie.
Laddie. Okay.
Yeah, I picked up the Wampa to throw it out of the way. Which,
Okay.
by the way, I got a 34 for picking him up. So just
Yeah.
letting you-
So let's see here. So, okay, roll your strength to soak this damage. It's 10, 12, 14, 17.
Okay, well, I'm going to make that.
Okay,
Just because I get like 10 dice hits for this.
and the Wampa's damage. Let's see him. He's at -1, right? Is it -1?
He's got 1 wounded, so
Yeah. So okay.
yeah, so he gets a -1 on his attribute, I believe. Yeah.
So 6, 9, 10, 15, and he's now only rolling 4 dice.
Is it 4 or 6? Whatever his strength is -1.
His strength was 5. His brawl
Oh,
was
okay.
6.
Yeah, so then you get 4. Okay.
So he soaks it, I think, because he's got 6. What did I say? The last one was 16.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so he's going to take some damage. 5, 6, 12 plus 2 is 14. So he's taking another. He's taking a stun on this round. So is that another -1, I guess, or would that be? He's gotten hit. Does it count as a wound? Well, he's stunned now. He won't be able to do anything this round. All right, next round. So you guys are up there, and the cave opposite, you see another Wampa coming out.
Oh, good grief.
Sorry.
No, I'm not saying knocking you because I'm sure it's using kind of a module. It's just like, wow, there's a lot of Wampas.
They breed like rabbits, I guess.
Well, yeah, that's why I modified them. All right.
Or
So,
rabbit.
so you guys are at the so you're at the sleeping Wampa, and there's one Wampa coming out the cave, probably about 10 meters or so away.
Son of a.
Is anyone going to stomp on the head of the sleeping one?
Okay.
You, laddie?
I was gonna put a grenade in his mouth.
Just thinking the sheer weight of laddie alone, you put one.
Yeah, I don't
back.
think Laddie can do that. Yeah, I think he'll protest.
I don't treat my friends that way.
I don't think he means me harm.
No, not you, but us. Yes, he wants to put us inside his stomach.
Are you sure? He's been nothing but nice to me.
I'm going to gently activate the grenade and gently put it in his mouth and start hauling ass in some other direction.
Okay. Which way? Towards the cave, towards behind you, towards the center?
Honestly, yeah, back the way I came.
Okay. All right. So it's probably gonna be a little bit of a difficult area back the way it came because it's a lot of rubble just came from the ceiling. But yeah, it should work fine. Let us see. What are you gonna do, OG?
I was basically following after Shadow. Yeah. Shadow's went after the Wampa to put a grenade in its mouth. The sleeping one?
Yes, the sleeping one.
Okay.
And you guys have a good knowledge skill.
Sorry, what?
And you guys have knowledge skills.
No,
Okay.
I don't. Maybe other people do.
Anyone want to roll a knowledge skill?
Like, yeah, well, I've got knowledge too, so
It's as good as any of the rest of us.
It's enough.
I'll give it.
It'll be a very
roll.
hard. It'll be a hard roll.
I got a 6.
All right. No wild die.
Nah, 2.
All right, I'll try. Okay, give me a second. I just got an 8. I got a 6 in the wild die, but then I got a 1 for the other die, so I just got an 8.
Okay.
And I got a 10 with a 6 on the wild die.
Oh,
Did you re-roll the wild die?
Nope.
roll
So
it?
re-roll the wild die. Every time you get the wild die at 6, you get a re-roll and add it.
That's a 13.
All right. The mark was 12. So, you guys have, you know that these creatures don't like the light. They at least the ones that you know from Hoth. You've heard about the ones from Hoth, and you've heard that they do not like they don't like being in the light.
They're very light sensitive, probably, because
Yeah.
their eyes have
Yeah,
adapted.
I got nothing. I didn't bring any flash bangs. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Even using
can
our
I,
flashlight on our head, like a little headlamp or anything, would probably cause them grief.
Well, there's also like a light, like there's a shaft of light coming at the center of the cave.
From the ceiling?
Yeah.
So we could blast that. Well, we might kill ourselves, but we could definitely open up some light.
Well, there's already one. There's already like a hole in the ceiling. Like,
Okay.
I-
So we don't have to worry about dropping
Apologies
ice on ourselves.
if I forgot to, I think I mentioned it, but if I didn't, I'm sorry.
I'll make my way towards the light. Like a
All right.
mayfly.
All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. The other Wampa is heading towards Laddie.
All right.
You're holding another Wampa, I guess.
Oh, you want to play too? Here, catch. And I throw the Wampa at the other Wampa.
All right. I'm not even. I don't think there's a thing in the rule book for this. Wampa catch.
Wampa on Wampa.
She's gonna try and catch him.
Death by Wampa.
Let's see. That would be, I guess, a dex.
He's like, my serious. I can tell his head. He's like, I'm getting a headache from this. That's what George is supposed to be. They're supposed to be for the humor part in Star Wars.
All right.
Definitely be the comedic relief part.
Yeah. Oh.
One will get hit with a Wampa and the other one will blow up.
2D plus 2.
Quite the same sequence.
It's going to be a hard catch. How far are you throwing them from?
Like a gentle toss of whatever you would think a Wampa would go. Far enough that it's like how you throw a medicine ball kind of thing.
Let me see here.
Jenna's head's gonna explode watching it.
That's not my head that's going to explode.
All right, she's got to roll an 8 to catch him, and she has 2D plus 2 in Dex. Oh, Brawling's a Dex skill? No, it's a Strength. Why is it?
Which one is?
Brawling. Is it Dex or Strength?
Brawling is Strength.
Okay. So 2D plus 2. She actually catches him. Gets an 8. She got an 8. She's pretty strong. I'm going to say that's going to be a moderate to easy. So that
protecting her man. So you get your foot off on man.
7, 8. She has to roll an 8 again.
Are they going to do as well?
5 dice for her strength. She carries him very gently and is like, is he dead? No, he's still alive. You see her pet his head and kind of like then gently lay him down. And then
now
if
it's
sees
okay
the
for
other.
me, I just fly. The lights that I have on me, I shine right in their face.
Oh, we haven't dealt with the repercussions of the grenade yet, have we?
Yeah.
The one in the mouth? No, we have not.
Okay. So those would be, let's see. So you ran up the hill. He's still down. So you're actually back by. So I'm going to say she's relatively close to the grenade zone, somewhere between where the grenade is going off and yeah. So let's see. She might get hit in this attack then. So let's roll for the grenade. So you got a good. Oh yeah, that was the other one. Yeah, if you can roll for the grenade, and we'll see what. Actually, wait. We know where it is. We actually you just put it down and you ran.
Okay, I put it in its mouth and ran. Yes.
Okay, so then we're doing the damage. I'm sorry. Then we're doing
yes.
So we're not doing a. So
yeah, we got a 10. We got a 21.
21. Oh God. So she's gonna get hit by 21.
As is the guy whose mouth is.
So she is. There's 2 Wampas there. They're gonna have to soak a 21 damage.
While you do that, I will be right back.
5. Okay.
I would think
Wampa
a grenade
number
going
1.
off its mouth would be like an auto kill.
Yeah, that one's killed, but the one that she just laid on the ground is and her. So it's 3 Wampas altogether. That one's dead. The sleeping one's dead. The Wampa that was just thrown to the female and the female are going to be trying to soak. What was it 23? He said.
I think so. I think he said 23.
Okay. She rolled. Well, this is his roll. 1 on the ground. So 2. He rolled really bad. So 9.
So 14 over. Holy.
Wait, no, I'm adding. So sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's funny. I've been like in chat with on like James's channel and stuff. And people are making comments about it's hard to add up the D6 games. And I'm like, that's not that bad. So we got 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 23. That's 5, 8. Oy. So he is probably mortally wounded. Let's see. So he is. Let's see. On top of his, so 8 is twice wounded. So he's at least incapacitated, if not mortally wounded. Which in
So
this
I
case,
think it's 3 wounds to incapacitate. So
yeah. So he's wounded and twice wounded. So he's incapacitated now.
okay.
So he's not doing nothing. You guys can probably kick him around. And now her turn. She's got to soak it. Oh God, she rolled poorly too. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, 12. 12. She rolled worse than he did. So 11. 11 is incapacitated. She's incapacitated as well.
Oh wow.
God. All right. You guys are standing around, and they're listless. You see them not. They just kind of boom, and you don't see. You kind of see. It's got totally. It's probably killed the one that's. You see like blood coming out from the one that was hit, where it was in its mouth.
I'm gonna go over and try to finish off the other 2 with my blaster. Then, if they're incapacitated,
Okay.
just gonna give them the taps.
Pop.
Yeah,
They're both gone.
good. And I'll make sure to shoot them in and take them out, but don't ruin their fur, because I think Shadow.
Okay.
One coat.
All right. I guess you can go for the eye, or you put it in their mouth.
Yeah.
Or something. Or I'm not much of a hunter, so I don't know. What do hunters do?
Well, I guess you don't need the whole head if all you want is like a coat, unless you wanted to have a weird kind where like the head draped over top of your head, like straight Viking.
Oh, that'd be
Shaman
cool.
style.
Yeah.
Because that would look pretty freaky.
If somebody does that, it would be. All right, we got 3 wampus. 1 not really useful as a coat. 2. All right, yeah. So yeah, we can. You guys can do that. And
You've got a coat, Shadow,
Yeah.
because I eliminated the other 2 and made sure to spare one of the hides.
Thank you.
Yeah, they both got incapacitated with that grenade.
I want to take the claws off of so I'll just basically take the 2 hands off. I want the claws. So I was going to put all the wampa claws together for like a necklace. It would look pretty cool to wear over like my fat-like
You look
armor.
badass.
All the accessories from things you kill.
Oh yeah, totally. All right, so let's see here. I guess so. Yeah, I guess this area you kind of just explore around. A lot of these areas were alcoves, and no more wampus have been coming out. You guys are kind of aware of them. You know what they sound like, so you've been careful.
I thought they smelled bad on the inside.
Oh, I wish you guys decided to take the tauntauns.
Fast food.
So we're So now you find there's a little. You guys take a little rest
As I
brush off some
skin the
wounds.
meat and all that.
Yeah. You guys ever watch that Chit show?
Chit?
The Chit show. It's a comedy group called the Grundles, and they made this thing called the Chit show. It's this guy at a computer working as an accountant or something.
The Grundle. Grundle's something dirty, isn't it?
Grundle. I'm not sure if it. I know they're a comedy.
Of a taint or something.
It could be. It could be. I wouldn't doubt
They're
it.
called the Grundles. There's something about
They've been around. I think what's his name was a Grundle. There's a few famous comedians were Grundles. They're like a sketch comedy group.
I was thinking of Hungar the Starvarian because
So yeah.
Well, I'll look up the Urban Dictionary of what a Grundle is.
No.
Oh, yeah. I won't mention that in the stream.
actually,
I'm reading it right now.
Oh no. So they have this it's kind of stupid, but it's like it kind of gets to you. Like it's this like really weirdo loser like working in like an office. Like if you're like working in an office, sometimes like you just have the weirdest work situations. They look like they're like working in like a storage room almost, and he's like in the back room, and he's like, "Yeah, crunching the numbers, yeah, yeah, yeah." I'm sorry, I don't know why I bring that up, but all right. So yeah, so you guys take a little break, get ready for the nothing's attacked you in the past like 10, 15 minutes or anything, and you start seeing some of these alcoves are just alcoves. Some of them just connect back to each other, and you kind of see what they've been doing. They were how they were able to sneak up on you guys a little bit earlier on. They kind of went through some of these tunnels that came back into the space, so they didn't see you guys didn't notice them coming closer and stuff. There's one tunnel that seems to continue onward, and it's sort of got an orange glow in the distance.
Ooh.
Yeah. So let's see here. Yeah. Where is it? I overwent my ChatGPT hours, and it gives me this thing, and it's blocking half the screen. Solari crystals. That's what it is. Solari crystals. So you enter this room. It's kind of a natural cavern. There is glowing orange crystals above you, kind of hanging above. It looks like easy ones maybe have been mined already, or a bit lower. You see little spots where crystals may have been pulled out and stuff. And you guys, let's see. So let's do like a perception roll, or if you guys want to do anything else, like you. Oh, and of course, Shadow, you feel an intense feel of the force here. It is a very, let's see, you almost feel shameful in this room because you have a dark side point. So you feel kind of a little bit shameful right now.
Have you met me? Yeah, you know what? You're right, because on my perception check, I got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, but a 1 on the wild die.
All right. Okay, you hear some kind of breathing in one of the, kind of like in a little snowdrift in one corner of the room. You hear some breathing there.
Okay, I will investigate further, but with my actual eyes and fingers, I guess.
All right.
My stun baton, probe the area.
You see, it's like what you thought was snow. It's actually fur down of a infant or a puppy or a pup, I guess you can call it, a wampa pup.
Oh, hey, do we want a mascot?
Yes, absolutely. The others were so friendly.
Laddie walks him and cleans up his shit, and we're good with it. He's gonna need walks, and he's gonna need picking up after.
All right. So who's gonna grab him?
You want him,
And
Laddie?
labor assistance droid, absolutely. It gives me more labor to do.
So we're gonna make him. What do you call those? Like a baby Bjorn? You know those things that you wear that you put the baby in on the front.
Oh, you're gonna do that at the front?
I think
You're
they
gonna
call
put
it.
that on Laddie?
Just have him facing outward so he gets swipes on things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
It'll be like Baby Yoda, but like a baby wampa.
yeah.
Exactly.
It totally works. It's good.
If you can put that on
Good
Laddie,
imagery
he's like,
right
sure.
there. I like that.
Oh my god.
All right. So as you kind of decided to take care of this little innocent little creature, or not so innocent creature, one of the crystals falls out of the ceiling and lands
Scoop that bad boy up.
on Shadow's head.
Poor Shadow. It's like, I am here to play a really heroic, adventurous game. He's like, great. I've got
I can say
three
You get an
stooges.
insight when it hits you in the head.
I'm going to say that you guys that you have a non-corrupted Solari crystal.
All right, I
Wonderful.
will. I will wrap that up and put it somewhere in a pouch.
Mhm.
How do you spell that?
Let's see, Solari. Solari. It's a amberish orange colored crystal, and from
So
this,
just like I thought it was spelled. Okay, no
yeah.
problem. All right. I'll continue looking for a few more if possible. If not, not a problem.
All right. Let's see.
Could
So
I not
you get
flash them?
so you get. What do you want to do? You want to like poke at one? You want to hit it with a blaster?
Well, could I not flash my light up, like get an angle from the side of the room and then fire up on an angle where I see them? So I loosen the material just underneath any clusters or spot where I see it so they just drop down to the floor.
Okay, try it.
No one gets risking it landing on them or anything. Everybody's kind of safely at the edge of the room.
All right, yeah. So like say everybody
Mhm.
kind of goes to the entrance of the cave, and you'll sort of you'll even kind of duck underneath and shoot up at one spot.
We can even use
Um,
my wampa cloak as a like a fireman's net kind of thing.
Yeah.
all right.
I can just go like pling, 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 like let some rounds off, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah. The first one, you shoot it. You see this kind of a lot of debris comes out from the ceiling. Most of it's like the matrix of the crystal. And when you get to there, it's just all it seems like the crystal itself is weaker than the matrix, and it's sort of it's turned to dust.
as a result of us shooting or it falling, or
Of it,
just
just the impact of the blaster probably.
oh shit. Okay. I'm not aiming to hit them directly. Yeah.
Okay, you want to try again? I guess, or try some other way.
Well, it seems like this way is like at risk of ruining them. Uh, what other ways do we got?
I got a weird idea. This might I don't know. How high up are they?
Um, just out of physical reach, like maybe about let's say 9 feet above.
Okay. I'm gonna try. I've got these things called screamer grenades,
Okay, what do they do?
and I'm gonna try and telekinesis it right up there, so it like creates sort of
Sonic
a
compression.
well, no, like when a opera singer sings and breaks glass.
Isn't that a sonic percussion or something?
Something like that. I'm gonna try it anyways. That's the only thing I can
Sound
think of
wave.
without just wailing on it or what you did.
Okay, one thing. I'm going to get out of the cavern in case it all collapses.
Mhm.
Well, we're at the edge as it is, so we may as well be closer to the edge of the exit.
So what do I need to roll to uh, telekinesis it up into the air?
That's I think altar. So
Uh-huh.
you have let's see, you'll have to roll a 6.
Oh, okay, that's all.
You only have one control though, one altar, I think, right?
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I can't use any knowledge dice or anything like that.
Let's see. How about this? We'll roll one dice,
Okay,
and then roll the red dice, and if it's a 6, you get to roll that.
so one die or two.
Roll 2 dice, but the wild die won't be anything unless it's a 6.
Uh, okay, the regular die is a 3, and the red die is a 4.
All right, so you just got a 3. So nothing happens where you try to use the telekinesis on the grenade, but
Okay.
you kind of get this weird slippery feeling about the crystals as you try to reach out with your mind.
Uh-huh.
You're trying to push it. You're pushing the grenade up into the air,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna assume that the detonator is going to be done with the telekinesis as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as it kind of touches the crystal above it, the sort of like field of telekinesis, you kind of have this sense of like your being going out into the space, and that's like what's holding it. It's just very slippery when it touches the crystals, when it bumps up against them.
Okay, after the grenade goes off, I'm going to continue trying maybe to just use the telekinesis to pull one out.
Okay.
Since-
Roll me the telekinesis and sense. So use 2 dice for that one, and that would be a 7. As the
I got a 1 on the regular, 3 on the wild.
oh,
Yeah,
very slippery. It's just like it's greasy. It's just you just can't get it.
Okay.
Can I try to just simply throw a rock and see if I can knock one down?
All right. Yeah, of course. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Walling up as much as I can, swinging the arm. Let's see, how many dice do I have for this?
Is this an ice
dexterity, I
cavern?
get 3 dice with the dexterity. So here we go.
Ice. It's a mix of ice, stone, and so at this part you kind of gotten deep enough that where a lot of the ice is just surface.
You thinking flamethrower, Boba Fett, there, guy?
That's what I was saying. We could heat it up and drop them down.
Yeah. I didn't bring my Mandalorian suit with me, so.
Okay, well, just give me a second. Let's see if I can just knock something down. I don't think so. I got a total of a 9.
No, it just turns to powder as you when you hit anything close to it.
All right. Well, how high is the ceiling?
The closest ones you can reach are probably around 9 feet, but then like at the middle, it's like maybe a good 20
So
feet.
why is a shadow on your back?
Oh, you know what? Since you mentioned that, he says, "Oh, you need a flamethrower." I pop open my flamethrower and I just melt the ice around it.
Boom.
All right. Let's see here. We could make it like it's in ice. I don't know. I was imagining it to be in like a crystal, like a matrix of like lesser crystal around it.
Oh,
but let's make it ice, because the ice is there always. Like it's like always there. So it's been there for centuries. Maybe minerals come through it. Okay, yeah, let's melt the ice around it.
All right. Well, let's see. 10, 17. All right. With the damage stat. Damage is
the ones where the closest to the melting ice. Let's see. So you're probably gonna let's do like kind of perception roll. So like you'll be like using the fire to melt the ice and observe the crystals.
They want to get the
make sure that
down. I was just trying to melt the ice.
I'm just trying to melt the ice. Yeah.
The easiest way to do it would be just heat the room up. You probably wouldn't even have to fire it directly at the ceiling. You just fire it in front of you, heating up the room, because the heat will rise, and then you wouldn't risk hitting the crystals with it.
No. You said fire flamethrower. I already hit whatever crystal was near me.
All right, so water is starting to flow in the room, like from where the flamethrower is coming, and you're kind of aiming it up, starting to drip. One crystal falls out.
Okay.
But the let's see here.
Shadow.
Roll a perception. Everybody roll a perception.
I'm gonna try and catch that sucker before it crashes to the ground
and shatters.
Right?
Lands in the water puddle. You preserve it.
You're not going to believe this, but I got a 28 because I rolled 3 6s in a row.
Oh, awesome! That was your perception.
On the wild die, yes. My perception was 2 dice, and it was an 11. And then I rolled a 6 again, and so that was 17. Then I rolled a 6 again, that was 23. And the last one was a 25. So
You realize you're opening up into a fissure, and a lot of stuff is starting to come out from that fissure above you. Like a lot of material it's getting very unstable in there right now.
all right, well, I'm
And
going to
you-
grab these two guys and pull them back.
Yeah,
All right.
leave.
So
Danger,
Shadow
we'll have to
Shadow
say
got the
danger.
second. That has a second crystal, and as you guys are running out or getting dragged out, the cave collapses.
Oh no!
Mission success, though. You came for one and you got two.
Yeah.
Right, right. That's okay because I was kind of looking toward dual sabers or Darth Maul style.
Ah.
Okay, wait a minute. Oops. Sorry about that. I got what I came for, and I like pet the little wampa.
Well, you've got your work cut out for you.
You know what? He's probably going to be less mess than you two.
I would take that bet.
We're going to need a crate.
He's potty trained.
Big crate.
Yes. Well, yes, unlike these two.
You know, speaking of crates, I was at the Home Depot. Sorry to break away from the game, but
Oh, it's okay.
you know those big 27-gallon plastic totes that I got a crap ton of. I was at Home Depot looking at the Halloween decorations, and I'll share those images later if I can, because they got some great decorations. But they had these gigantic, like, plastic totes with built-in like wheels that I swear to God I could fit my whole family in one of them. And I'm looking at them, and these couple of these Mexican guys walk by, and I go, well, perfect size for a body, and they start laughing, and I'm like, what the? I mean, how do you? I mean, seriously, they would barely fit in my studio. And they're right in the middle of the aisle, just like sitting there, stacks of them.
They're like the big ones that are 4 feet across or 4 or 5 feet.
4x6 easy,
Mhm.
easily like 3 feet tall. I was like, man, just weird.
We've got a couple like that have all the patio stuff and everything in them. They're good for storage. All right, so crystals, 2 Solari crystals,
2 Solari crystals. We have a
and a Wampa and a pear tree.
yeah. And don't forget there's a memory thing for a droid, like a defragger or.
Yeah, did you write that down? Because I didn't. I wrote down everything else.
I did not write that down. I have like a computerized sheet, so it's like do a little edit here. So I'm sorry. What did you want me to note down?
Oh, a droid memory device. Like it's like to fix corrupted memory. It's like if there's a memory, if there's a corrupted memory file, it's used for defragging the file and decrypting.
So it's like a droid mnemonic repair device.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
All right, here we go. I just made this copy image. All right, copy image.
Anybody else see Johnny Mnemonic in the theater?
Yeah, it was like at the time I wasn't into cyberpunk, sadly, so I kind of didn't like it. I was calling it Johnny Moronic, but
we were kind of playing like cyberpunk role-playing games and stuff at this time. At the same time, I remember.
Yeah,
Shadowrun and all that stuff. So it was like, oh yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I wish if at the time I guess I was like and just certain things I didn't like and certain things I did, like any kind of like urban fantasy I didn't like, and it's sort of I was just such a closed-minded brat. Let me see here.
Well, think of it this way: it allows you to now enjoy everything.
It seems fresh and new. That is like being around. Yeah. It's a whole
You
host
don't feel as disappointed. Like, what have they done with this game?
All right. Players channel. If you guys go on the players channel, or
on Disco.
yeah.
You can't share it here.
Oh yeah. Let me try it. Let me see here.
Let's go.
How do I share
Okay.
here? Disco. Share screen.
It's hard to believe that Johnny Mnemonic.
Window
19...
tab. Brave tab. Where is it? Create. Share. Whew. There we go.
Oh, that just can get a lot bigger. Not quite as cute as Baby Yoda.
Meaner than Baby Yoda.
Can you give it growth inhibitors to keep it small so it never gets full size?
I was thinking the other way around.
I want it full size.
Yeah.
Going around in my ship.
A trained
It's gonna
wampa.
need a crate, man. It's definitely needing a crate.
Oh my god!
Next to the damn airlock.
I think
goes when it's full grown.
Well, just
going
think
up
of it of a less civilized. It's like an Ewok, but at full size of a Wookiee. Plus. So
We could see if we got another player.
two questions for the group. One, is it male or female?
You can use your finger to find out.
Two, and what are we gonna name it?
Friend.
Old squawk.
I was thinking Snowflake, but that's only if it's a girl.
Marshmallow.
Snowflake.
I still like Stay Puff.
I'm thinking if somebody else wants to join the game, they could play as a wampa.
Frosty.
The next generation, like it's kind of like
Frostbite.
you're a wampa that was raised by.
I do like Frostbite.
Three nutrients.
Frostbite.
I do like.
Well, that's not a bad one. That's I like that one.
Frostbite.
Yep, excellent.
I'll have to find out how long these creatures live and how fast they get into adulthood.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Maybe
like
if we keep it on more of a, I don't know if it can eat like an herbivore diet, but maybe if we keep it to that, it'll be more chill. Won't want to be eating us.
We just have to feed it
That or it'll eat
tauntaun.
us in our sleep.
Yeah.
We just feed it
maybe that's the
tauntauns,
hook.
Paul.
We have to. You guys have to get it live, fresh meat. I mean, the wampa in Hoth didn't kill what's his name. I don't think he wanted dead meat. He wanted things freshly alive when he ate it.
Well, he throws him as a larder. He'll eat him later. That's why he stuck him in the ceiling.
Yeah. How did he even do that? I should maybe.
I honestly think it had something to do with
Could have took
bodily fluids.
or
spat.
spit,
Mm-hmm.
pee.
You mean
Something
like
that was liquid that would freeze quick.
There's a yellow.
That is plaster to plaster them up there.
As you pass by the icicles on your way back out, you notice they're all yellow. All right, I think so we're.
Well, they do say that they're semi-sentient, so I mean, this is that's kind of cool.
I almost wonder if they're like also somewhat force attuned or something, or sensitive. Like, how do they find what's his name, Luke and stuff in the movie so easily? I guess they do have a big stealth stat, so.
Oh, for like hiding and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? Off grid. You remember how they the Mandalorians have the basilisk war droid?
Mm.
You know what that is?
Slips my mind right now.
Oh,
It's like a giant armored robo steed.
Yeah.
So we just get some armor plates for this guy. You just ride in with a lance and missile launchers.
That's a goal for OGG character to get one of those. That would be something your character would know about because it's what how they attack planets. So they launch them from orbit and they come down in like basically like a space marine.
Orbital
Land.
drop trooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you an image. I've got one of the miniatures. Is badass looking.
Yeah.
What's it called again? A
Basilisk War Droid.
Yeah. So it's almost like a semi-sentient droid mount that can fly and has.
It's ringing a bell. Like, wasn't that was that in Knights of the Old Republic when you?
It was.
Yeah, in Knights
was
2.
it was in the
somewhere in
game.
Knights 2.
It was in the game and it was in the comic books. I think the comic books had a better image of them. The game had a little more kind of. They didn't look as cool as in the comic books, but the description is kind of cool in the games where Canderous, I think it is, he is describing to the main character how what's it like to do the drop from orbit.
Let me see if I can.
First mentioned in the 2016 Star Wars role-playing source book, Nexus of Power. But that's wrong, eh? So it's telling us on Wikipedia that the Basilisk War Droid first mentioned in 2016 in the Star Wars.
Yeah, it would be like 20. If anything,
it's way earlier.
Way earlier, yeah.
But they're probably not trying to. They're probably trying to not point people towards the classic KOTOR because they're trying to remake that right now. They must find there's something about it. So they've changed things around about it too.
Well, they just don't know because they're so young.
Yeah, yeah.
This is pretty old.
This is what they look like.
They need to consult us because it's like, there's a hierarchy to the nerdery.
I always love it whenever I hear players.
Knowledge is lost.
One of my friends was talking about, why is Chill Touch called this? And it's not a touch, it's a blah, blah, blah. I said, go read second edition. You'll know where the spell came from.
This is what they kind of look like in the comic book. I don't know if the model that you have looks like this.
Kind of, maybe. That's really
it's crazy. It looks like a crayfish almost.
Yeah,
shrimp or crayfish.
I'm trying to. It was more like four-legged, I want to say.
Yeah. I think there's two. This is kind of just a profile pic. Let me see.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a fan art of one. That's the first thing that came up.
Okay, here's one I found. Let's get the old sniping tool.
Oh, here we go.
Snipe. Let's go. Yeah.
And I'm not even sure how in what scale I would treat this at if we encounter one in the game. Like, is it Starfighter?
Probably a land speeder size.
It's land speeder size, but it's supposed to be so overpowered. I would almost give it a Walker scale, and it's also orbital.
Well, I'm looking at what you do is it says you blaster cannons, missile launchers, and mines. So I would just look at what the blaster cannons show up. Let me see. So I have a lot of.
Long tab always.
I thought I had. Let's see if they have the guns and gears for it.
I just posted one in the players channel on your in the Heart of Dark Side players channel. On Discord.
So
okay, hold on. I got a great image.
It looks a lot better than the thing that we're just looking at.
Hold on. This is freaking a perfect image.
It was made by the Basiliskans.
Can you see that, guys?
Yep. Do you know what I would probably put that as?
Oh, that's cool.
I would probably put that as a heavy repeating blaster, which does 8D damage. And then, of course, put land speeder size so it's an extra 2D, right?
Yeah.
And then probably give it those Aeromax missile launchers. Well, that says concussion, but yeah, I would probably use one of the missile launchers or the missile weapons from the what is this? The Galendium, whatever.
I'm just gonna grab a glass of water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, the Galendium's Fantastic Technology supplement.
Okay.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, 9D damage is a lot. So,
Yeah.
and so would 10D damage for normal size. I mean, that's enough to really, even when you start shooting some of the bigger stuff, you're still doing like 6D damage.
So where do we go from here?
Are we hopping back onto the thing, loading everything up? And
All right, I'm back.
Can you guys see that picture?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Yeah, so George, I mean, that's the way I would put it. Is I'd probably give it a heavy repeating blaster.
Yeah.
And then give it a like an Aeromax concussion missile launcher, and then put it. Well, I mean, that's almost big enough. Is that a land speeder, or is that or is that almost the size of an X-wing?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's got so much. It's like such a crossover. Like
Yeah.
I'd want to make it like it's very heavily armed. It has a lot of weaponry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But its size isn't as big. I'd have to maybe look at if somebody hasn't done one already. It would almost, I think, be in the power of like one of those
Chicken walkers?
the chicken walkers. Yeah.
You
That's
need
what
an
I was
actual
Oh,
assault
the
plane.
walkers? Yeah. Well,
Bring
isn't
them
that one size bigger than the? I thought that. Let's just double check because the original Star Wars. I think that they have the walker in there.
Yeah, because like the
On size.
AT-AT would be like definitely it's the walker scale.
Well, no.
The
I'm talking about the
little-
Scout
yeah.
Walker, like the one that
Yeah,
was in.
I don't
The
want to
ATS
ride
too.
around in a Mandalorian things. My character's trying to drop that whole thing, basically, and I would heat him right out. He's more of a jet bike kind of guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Speeder. There's some mechanics for racing and stuff and speeder bikes.
Well, we might have to steal one of those stormtrooper personnel carriers, with frostbite,
Yeah.
back.
That's right. They grow so fast.
So you guys fashion a baby Bjorn from the carcass of his mother and strap
Nice.
it to a laddie. So you have this.
I'm hoping someone makes some imagery of this.
Oh, they have, well,
Like
That'll be
That's-
George.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll replace the thumbnail with
Yeah, exactly. For the next episode, he's just Shadow's like, "What the hell did I get into? I thought this was going to be this kind of thing, and instead we've got like,
yeah.
we've got the evil version of the Mandalorian with Skywalker. We've now got the baby Wampa, which we killed its parents, and so we decided to adopt it.
Yeah, it's and technically Shadows no longer has a dark side point.
Oh, why? Because he saved the baby Wampa.
Yeah. I was
Because
gonna
he didn't kill it.
I
I
don't want
wouldn't let you kill it. It's
tempted to there were other options in that cave that I was thinking about, but thank you guys went with the kid friendly option. The audience friendly option. And
Oh no,
Sure,
no!
everybody
You keep
knows
thinking
what
this as the
Yeah,
kid friendly option. In the meantime, I'm like, this is going to be so cool. We get to bring this out and like, well, what's a frostbite going to do? And he's like rips off certain people's heads. And,
You can use frostbite as a
arms off
MacGuffin,
in there.
basically, and it'll be a crazy combo how you bounce it off.
Yeah.
Like laddie.
that's right.
Like that's pure Star Wars.
He just wants to give you a hug. I mean, like the last one. Did you all see the? Have you all seen the? What is his name? Pete. The guy who plays Batman. He's like, but you just killed them, Batman. He's like, no, I just put them to sleep. What do you think those are? I'll have to put that out there. Have you all seen that one?
No.
I'll put the link up there at some point, but.
All right, so I think it's a good spot to not stop, but let's set up the next kind of adventure or the next thing. So you guys are heading back, and there's not going to be any incidences on the way back. I'm not going to have any kind of random encounters or anything. You make it back to the ship, and let's see here. and just kind of you guys want to figure out where to go. We'll also kind of you have that cat crawler machine that's taking you back. You grab
Mhm.
what you can from the to salvage. You got the pelts. We got some droid. We have a couple of droids. We have the training room
Mhm.
droid. We have the Discord here. Oh, there we go. We have the so those parts that we found. I'll make a list of those. Basically they're there's going to be they're going to be very difficult repair skill rolls, but once your character has enough time to learn the lightsaber stuff that he's learned already,
Mhm.
you may decide to try to make a lightsaber. You do have a crystal. It's probably not going to be a two crystal. Sorry, you might not be able to make a dark side lightsaber from that yet. So, but yeah, we're kind of so yeah, the parts there, basically almost all the parts that you need except for the proper crystal. Um,
Mhm.
and we probably need some facilities a little bit better than what you might have to build it,
Okay.
or an improvement in your skill at it.
Well, while we're once we've loaded up everything onto the ship, and we get into orbit while we're deciding where to go. Although
Mhm.
I think that planet that we found the information on
Mhm.
starts with the letter O. I forget the name of
Ossus.
it. I think that might be an interesting place to lay low. But
Okay.
we've also got a crap ton of money to collect.
Yep. We've got to return that the package.
All right. Yeah. So I guess you get the plans is either you can go straight to Ossus, you can go to back to Zanparalia and meet Rick again, and get paid.
And we're going to be
And
completely incognito with our little frostbite here.
We'll get provision and then take off for the planet you mentioned. What was it? Ossel?
Ossus.
Ossus?
Yeah. I don't remember if you guys had if we did any knowledge rolls on it. I think the role was that it's associated with the Jedi.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was if I think we did a roll. I don't remember if I explained it. Do you guys remember? I think at the end of the first session when you guys got the data, I did tell you
Well,
what
I
we
can.
know.
Uh, while we're flying back, I can go through all the records that we have, all the information that I picked up,
Mhm.
and you know, just pour over the information and absorb as much of it as I can.
Okay, all right. So we could treat this like as a training session,
Hmm.
and part of it would be stuff. So and it's I don't want to go too tight with the rules, like it's so many weeks and stuff like that. We can kind of give you
Hmm.
points in that, and then we can also do with all the other characters, seek some upgrades. Maybe one of the things in the that memory unscrambler might be something to give Omen's character an upgrade somewhere, and
Right.
we could have find an upgrade for OGG's character. And if you guys want to see which skills you want to upgrade, and we can figure something out on how many dice you'll get.
All right.
We can do that. I'll do that through the Discord or through and messages and see
over
what.
the, over the course of the next week.
Yeah. So I'll figure out how many dice you'll get, and I think it varies. Like if I give you so many dice, if I give you 3 dice, you could upgrade certain skills 1 dice, but like the skills that have more dice in them, and I think some other skills they require more dice to upgrade 1 dice. So it's like
Don't you give character points for this?
yeah. So I think
Okay.
that's what the character points that get converted into dice. Well, they get converted into pips, I think.
Yeah.
So and then so many pips. So it's almost the way the progression is a dice plus D+1, D+2, and then the third pips turns that to a full dice. So then
Right.
same thing, D+1. So full dice, D+1, D+2, the next dice.
and I think is it two. So it's basically 2 character points per pip, time however many dice you have. So if you have 2d2, it would be 4 character points, I think, to get to the third die. And if you want 3d plus 1, from there it would cost you 6. So it costs you
Yeah.
like a total of 10 to go from that. So that's why I think it works.
Yeah.
And then if you want attributes, it's like 10 times whatever your attribute is to get 1 pip.
And there's also advanced skills, which are they have certain prerequisites, and they're also, I think, have a certain difficulty.
Okay.
Like there's like there's first aid, and then there's like medical,
Surgeon?
like surgeon type skill.
Okay.
And so then that one like requires so much in first aid, and every pip is even harder to improve in. But that's the kind of skill where it's like, okay, we're gonna put you in the back of the tank, and Shadow's gonna run it and figure out how to cure you. But
Cool.
we'll have Culto instead of Baxter. So we're gonna be heading. I just want to, and we could, if you guys have some change of heart over the week, just tell me, and I can adjust as I go. So we're gonna head back to Rick, turn in our stuff. It's gonna have been 2 weeks since the incident, and so hopefully nobody's gonna round you up or anything. And the possibly heading to Asas afterwards.
Okay. Now check it out. I'm looking at the calendar, and I would like to keep this game going till the 18th, which is 3 Saturdays from now, and that depends on Omen. Would you be ready to run your Alien game on the 25th for Halloween?
So one is I couldn't do it the 25th because I'm gonna go see Alice Cooper and Judas Priest in concert.
Oh, dude, rub it in.
And
they're not playing with Alfred, are they?
I think that no. So anyway,
Okay.
but those are the 2 that they have for that, and then I think is the weekend after or so. That's when I'm going to start going on vacation. So I really won't be back until like December.
Oh,
We could do the week
okay.
before then.
Well, I think I'm just trying to mention everything out there because
Okay.
I mean,
No, that's good to know,
George's
though.
mind doing it is, well, part of it is I'm going to go see my parents for 2 weeks in there. So it's going to be like the 8th, the 15th, and 22nd. And then the 29th is going to be Thanksgiving. So maybe I can do it then.
So
I know
no
that a lot
on the 18th as well?
right. The 18th of which?
No, October.
Yeah, well, here's the thing that I'd hate to do. I'd hate to start it, and then, hey guys, guess what? It's going to take 3 to 6 sessions. We're done.
Okay. That's fair.
It's not a single.
Okay, I thought it was a one shot. But if it's not, then we'll just go.
It's one adventure on one ship, but usually they say that it's in 3 acts, and the way that we all tend to move, it's going to be. I mean, I'm just being honest. It's going to take anywhere from 3 to 6 sessions, depending on how fast.
So we're on for the 4th, the 11th, and the 18th with you, George.
Okay.
And
why aren't we playing for Halloween with you then? Can you not play this on Halloween? Saturday, I mean.
Yeah, I'll be here. I just don't know what we're gonna do if Owen's not here. That just leaves the 3 of us, unless somebody else wants to come in who's watching this for like a one shot. I'll see what I can come up with, or even you off grid. I mean, if you got something that's a one shot, or even a 3 shot, let me know.
Nothing finished.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, or we could just do the the normal sci-fi and fantasy talk and
yeah.
Kind of
We haven't done those in forever. We did one last week for Conan, and October is going to be all Halloween all month long, as much as I can put out, and which is perfect timing because I'm finishing the last Conan book, or not the last one, but the last one that Howard wrote, and I wouldn't mind doing some different stuff. You know what I mean? it was pretty Conan intensive this month, and I loved it. But when I finished the last Conan book, I already started having feelings like, okay, it's over. I kind of want to like you know put it
You
to
burn
bed
out
for
on
a
that.
year.
So just from a personal experience on yours, is what do you think so far of the last book?
It's very similar to the mind you, I've only gotten to the point
Yeah.
where Conan got his army wiped out, and he was captured by that
Yep.
guy. The guy's brought back to life, and he's sitting in a jail cell.
Yeah.
It feels similar to the other story where he got taken prisoner. I think it was even the Scarlet Citadel, which is just. But I'm only like 20 or 30 pages in. Uh, I can definitely see his improvement in his writing style for it, and maybe it's because he knew he was going to make this a longer yarn. But you know, it's Conan in all his glory, and uh, I'm actually looking to do something a little different in the way of I'm thinking in the next couple of months I'm going to do a deep dive into John Carter
Oh yeah.
because I haven't really done that yet.
No, I mean I really enjoyed the first three for John Carter. And actually, the funny thing is, I think I should have book 10, which was because on my 10th birthday, my friend got me book 10 of the John Carter of Mars, and that's how. Which was so funny because I had the Michael Whalen stuff, and several of my English as a kid. You know, I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yep.
And then all the
I'm
parents like, "Oh my God, they're breast on there from the Michael Whalen stuff." And I was like,
yeah,
"And
yeah. Oh, that's nothing compared to the Dynamite Comics stuff. Oh my God. Uh,
I,
there's nothing left to the imagination in those books.
but I was just laughing at the whole thing because it was the
Yeah.
parents that seemed to be more offended than my teachers.
Oh
They
yeah.
were just
Well,
happy because the teacher's just happy that you're reading, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
yeah. You'd think that
And
your parents would be too, but you know.
no, I was in Germany of all places. If you can talk about nudity, there was like nudity in like
Right.
every museum you went to.
Oh, speaking of Germany, that girl Julia who was here
Yeah,
last show, she's from Germany.
well, I know. Oh, I know. That's what we kept talking about. Remember,
Oh yeah, yeah,
between
yeah, yeah,
Grumpy
yeah.
Old Slam,
I
myself,
mean,
and
she's there right now. I'm surprised she didn't watch the show tonight. Maybe she did. She didn't want to interrupt, but she was like very, very uh, happy to be part of the show. I guess the
well, I
people
feel
were
she's
talking.
actually German, based on the way that she was
Yeah,
describing things.
but
Rather than being an American or someone else in Germany, that was my feeling is that she was actually German.
definitely.
Um, because and she's like, I'm Bissen, blah blah blah. I was like, I know what you said there, and my German's terrible. So
Mine's non-existent, which is weird because both my parents spoke it like a lot, but it just they never said take German. In high school they said take French, and that was even more useless. I should have taken freaking Spanish.
Yeah, I took Italian.
Really, that wasn't even an option. But Jackie,
I took some German. I
Yeah,
took some.
Took
yeah.
French.
I took German while I was in Germany, and I was terrible in American. Then I took 15 hours of German when I was in Germany, and the last 3 hours were more useful than the first 12 because I walked into class. It was a 6-hour class because it was on 2 days, and it was like in English. It said German grammar. Like, oh, cool. And then he just talks for German for the next 5.5 hours straight.
Oh, the
My brain was like
immersion.
melting. Well, it was true immersion. I mean, which was really and the funny thing is,
it was like
the
a
Germans all
speed
spoke.
course. I took a speed Spanish class, and I learned more in
No,
that class
no,
than I did.
it was
What?
called German 1, 2, 3, 4, which was your basic German, and then fifth one was said German grammar. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm happy to learn German grammar. And what he did is the the instructor just got in front, and it was worth like 3 credit hours. It's 3 semester hours. And the way we would do it is everything was hyper accelerated. So normally we would take like 6 hours of each class. So it was basically 8 hours, 8 weeks to get a full semester's worth of a class.
Mhm.
So everything was hyper accelerated. And he just walked in, and so there was no English spoken until lunch. We went to lunch. We'd all talk to each other in English to go back into class for another 3 hours. Needed to speak complete German in there, and I was just like, "Oh my God, I am going to die here." And then he, but no, I learned more from that, which was really good. Up to the point that I could understand what people were saying, but I couldn't do an exact translation, so I knew what they were talking about. And then what was the other one? I've been trying to learn Russian on my own. So,
You guys ever see the Robot Chicken C-3PO learning Spanish in the Spanish immersion class?
No.
no, I did
thought I
not
saw
see that one.
It's like he's asking him his name, and but the instructor's just speaking all Spanish. C-3PO, C-3PO. He's like 3PO, ándale, 3PO. It's like no, C-3PO, C-3PO.
No, that sounds awesome. I thought I'd seen everything from Robot Chicken.
Okay, let me see. I've got this. I'm going to watch this, which is the. I'll just put you all guys on mute just so.
Yeah, they had like in the beginning, it's Uncle Owen asking like, "Do you speak Bachi?" Like, it's like, "Yes, I speak Bachi. It's like my second language." "Do you speak Spanish?" It's like memories of his Spanish immersion training.
You know what's crazy is most of those places where they filmed all those movies in the first movie, like out in the desert, they actually lost all those locations until like some super fan went out there, basically rediscovered every single one, and that actually helped them go back and use those Tatooine sites for the prequels.
Oh, cool. I remember. I think the house was originally like a weird hotel in Morocco or someplace, or Tunisia or somewhere in Africa, like North Africa.
Yeah, they're using like strange old Bedouin sites,
Hmm.
like really old locations.
Yeah. The
Did you ever watch? Speaking of Spanish, all I could think was watching Community, where they had what was it, Chang that was always taught Spanish.
I watched
yeah.
bit of the first season of that. I know they played D&D in one episode or something.
They canceled that episode, didn't they? Where he's a Drow.
They brought it back, oddly enough, after I think after Trump won. They're like, "Oh well, we can bring this back on now. We're allowed to." It was because he was playing a complete Drow, and he was all in black.
Blackface, yeah. He's doing
it was
face.
I'll be honest. The first,
so it's like a grayish blue color, dark gray blue.
Yeah, I cannot make the AI make a drow. It just fights me.
I know, right?
I literally I just lean into it. I just write black person with like a African person with an elf. That's an elf, and some of them come out pretty cool. To be honest, I just don't want them to necessarily be black people. And I'm not even against the idea of it, but it's just like I have this image of drow, and it's kind of.
I know. To me, they were more of that purplish black color.
Yeah,
and they also the features don't. I mean, they look more elvish than they do human. So Now I know that they did more of the what was it, the super module Queen of the Demon Web Pits, where they have Lolth up there, and then they did it as if she was African, but I actually liked a lot more whenever you're trying to like an elf is an elf.
I got a couple that came out, but yeah, I for a while I was even having the trouble like making people with green or blue skin, for aliens and stuff. Eventually I kind of got it, but yeah, it doesn't want to do it. It just doesn't. Or at least Night Cafe. That's what I'm using is Night Cafe. It just doesn't want to do it. It's like no.
I wonder if Grok would.
I've never used that for art, but
I don't know.
maybe
I was just curious
I use
if
it
it
for
would
my
work that way.
character portraits for the most part.
It just seems like Grok is
Seems to work
less
for me.
politically correct, so that's what I'm trying to say is that it.
I'll see if I
well,
can look.
it had nothing to do with politically correctness. It was. Uh, I mean, it was taking it that way, but I was trying to.
Yeah,
I was saying fantasy image.
yeah,
In parentheses and everything is like the first sentence. But it was like, don't know what you're talking about. What's this
yeah.
fantasy you're talking about?
Well, I know that. Here's the weird part: is I know that I think it's Disney is, and this is what George has been having problems with, is cracking down on the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Because they're saying, hey, you're learning off of the copyrighted stuff of ours, and so that's going to get interesting when that's decided.
And it's weird. It doesn't always do it. And then
Yeah,
sometimes I just change one little thing. Like I even put a space in there or something like that, and it does it. Or I'll change the aspect ratio, but still have the same text, and it does it.
oh, that's weird.
You know what I would do? I would go and look up some of the like Star Schlocky movies that came out about the same, like right after. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You know
And
what I
use
would probably I'd probably say instead of lightsaber, use like energy sword or something else. And
well, yeah, but that's I was talking like um, all the other aesthetics. You
yeah,
can pick like Galaxina or what was that really cool Japanese movie? God, I can't remember the name of it now. But there were a bunch of movies that were really really trying to be Star Wars, but they could not do it.
a
Yeah.
galaxy beyond the stars or whatever, which to me was the Seven Samurai mixed in
Hmm.
with which it's complete schlock. But I'm like, yeah, but it was fun schlock. At a certain point, you're like,
Yeah.
okay, look, it's not going to be winning any Academy Awards. It's not even going to be winning like Best Picture, but it's a guilty pleasure to watch and have fun with.
Yeah.
Um,
This is a drow I made. I wasn't even trying to make a drow, but this is one of the on my share there.
let's see. Oh, okay.
Kind
Yeah,
of
if you have it in the
but
background, that's about the only way you can do it.
let's see. Does it change when I change this? Or
Well, it's
is
funny
it-
because
Yeah, because she's green, and
Yeah.
it actually looks more like the way I do elves. Because in my world,
yeah.
my
Is
elves
it,
are
You know
either
what?
green, blue, or purple.
there's one.
What it reminds me of as a dryad.
Yeah.
That one's closer,
Yeah.
but I don't
Yeah.
know what's on her head. It literally
Yeah.
looks like she was wearing like an English crown with the red velvet, except that it's purple or dark purple.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I've been trying to.
That one's nice.
Yeah.
She's
And somebody's like, I just leaned into it and like said African looking elf. And then
Yeah,
it
it's.
would, let's see here. Some came out cool, and I don't necessarily mind it. It's actually kind of cool, but I
So
don't want to
so what is your
like that.
is yours of choice? Your AI of choice there.
A Mid Journey.
Okay.
that's what Red Room uses. I know that picture.
Yeah.
What is Midjourney costing you?
Almost. I think it's like 30 a month, is it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a
How's that
lot.
there for?
I think I might change to ChatGPT. I think it's cheaper.
What was that off grid? I couldn't hear you.
This is at a grok. Do you see that?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Wait a minute. I'm looking for yours. It's still George is still showing his.
Oh, let me stop sharing.
Sorry. I thought I was sharing my screen for some reason, and it's not sharing the screen.
Well, George was hogging it. Now
Yeah,
Shadow
go back.
has to let-
Try it again.
Don't get me wrong. I was happy that George was hogging it, but when you're putting your stuff up, you have to wait till he.
No, it went down. Bring it back.
Did you see that?
No, for a second.
What the heck?
So if you share it, then I think Shadow has to click on it so we can all see it.
Just leave it there for. Go ahead and put it in, and leave it there for a minute.
I accidentally closed it.
And I just have to finish up my my mace wings. I'm good for the day.
All right. So window, click, share.
Oh, it went up and then went back down.
Why the hell's it doing that? I'm not clicking anything. I see the thing at the bottom where it says stop sharing, and it just like boom, it goes off the screen like it's clicking it itself. Someone's clicking it for me. That's
I think
crazy.
if you hit H, it shares.
What the hell?
Maybe try posting it in Discord, and then I can go over there
I'm
and
gonna
share.
do that. Yeah, because this is just automatically being stupid.
Yeah,
without
it is. It's literally like doing something on its own. I mean, I can't even move the. Well, wait a minute.
the wonders of technology, right? It's like the AI doesn't want you to see that in a whole bunch of instances. So maybe the AI that's like working here doesn't want you to see it here. Who knows?
Well, if you put it on, if you post it to Discord, we can do it from there.
Yeah.
Copy the image, paste it in Discord, and then you can share it from there.
I'm in the process. Let's see. What are you guys looking at in Discord? The players channel?
You post it anywhere on your Discord or any Discord. If you posted mine, just post it in general, I guess. And if you can't share it, then I'll go over and share it.
Channel general. Copy. That's in your general text channels.
Okay.
On your server channel.
Oh, okay.
It first created me an elven image that was like white, even though I said dark elf. And then I had to edit and go this same image with dark skin with a purple hue.
That's weird.
But I put magical purple hue, so it like added this little magical effect in some spots. But I would have edited again and like being like lighter skin, basically. Asked it for slightly lighter. But that's pretty close. It has red eyes, and pretty sure it got the red eyes. I know it did when it was first come out as white. No, it made the eyes purple. Huh. I said same image, and yet it changed the eyes to purple instead of keeping them red.
You see that?
Oh, there we go. Yes. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't like the dagger in her left hand, though. That looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is getting fingers. It does terribly.
Fingers are better these days. Blades
Yeah.
are kind of sometimes iffy.
Keep in mind,
I'm
really
looking at
free
those.
grok. I'm on free grok. Like if I had the paid grok, I could do more edits and it would make me a better image.
Yeah.
But that's for free.
It's not bad.
I have Chat GPT and I don't pay for I'm using the free stuff. And then I need to play with Grok and figure out which is the best of the two.
I used Grok for a project, and man, it did an amazing job. Not art though. Some text stuff, and it did a freaking bang up job. I mean, it gave me like 20 or 30 pages of the thing that I asked for. I'm just like, holy crap, this is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things I was trying to look at. It's like, okay. And I was at the water park today, and I was thinking, I need to go look more at people and see the ones that are just interesting characters. Because the weirder the person looks, the more interesting they are whenever you describe them. not the pretty people, but the ones that have weird faces, things like that. Yeah. I mean, if anyone's ever watched the Sergio Leone movies, and I'm not referring to the ones that are up front or the David Lynch films, not the ones that are your main characters, but your side characters are always very interesting.
Mhm.
I'm
I haven't
like,
been
yeah.
to a water park since I was a kid.
Well, my friend, his company paid for it. His wife, he had a +1, and he was bringing his wife, but she had to work today. He's like, "Hey, you want to go instead?" I'm like, "So you're telling me there's a free brunch? Sure, I'll go down."
Yeah, a couple things. One, off grid. If you get a chance to go to a water park, even if it's by yourself and it's blazing hot, freaking do it. If you can find, if they've got like what they usually call the lazy river, where they give you a big old inner tube and you just float for a couple hours, dude, it'll take years off your life.
Well, they had,
Yeah.
well, here's a couple things that were nice. They had a hot tub, fairly large. So it's like that was nice. That really helped the muscles. They had the little lazy thing that you're talking about as well, plus the water going down.
Yep.
Um, but then you also get to see, um, there was some other stuff in there. But I was like, I really went to hang out with my friend and have free food. So
Yeah, that reminds me when you said that long time ago. A friend of mine calls me up in the middle of like it was Sunday night, like 4 o'clock, 4:30. It's like, what are you doing? I'm like,
Is that supposed
I'm
to be
chilling.
the video?
She's like, hey, you want to go to a buffet? And I'm like, okay. And she picks me up. We go. It was at Irvine Meadows backstage. Watching Rainbow, Y&T, Black and Blue, and I met Sharon Osbourne and Rainbow and a bunch of other people. I had no freaking, she didn't tell me. I'm like, we were driving and driving. Finally got to Irvine Meadows. I'm like, what the shit? It's like, oh yeah, I got backstage passes. Like,
oh, that's
freaking
awesome.
cool. Yeah, Sharon was kind of eh. Joey Lynn Turner was a absolute fruitcake. And the other guys were,
Well, I mean, I went to go see
fun.
Eric Clapton because my friend's wife bowed out having to work because they're killing her, for work. I'm like, this is why you need your green card. Why did you wait 5 years to go apply for your green card? Anyway, that was one. And then same thing with Ramstein. My friend's like, hey, we're going to Ramstein. Do you want to go? Because my
Yeah, how
wife
was
dropped.
that? I was meaning to ask you earlier.
Well, Ramstein, we went to go see what was almost 2 years ago. That was awesome. The Ramstein stuff, it was inside. There was enough
Oh, I thought that was
pyrotechnics.
today.
What's that?
I thought that was earlier today or yesterday.
No, I'm going to go see Poison and Judas Priest on the 25th of October.
Yeah,
Oh no,
I
no,
would
not
arrive.
not
I would
Poison,
arrive late.
not Poison. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the song. Alice Cooper and
Okay,
Judas
then I
Priest.
would definitely arrive early.
Um, and so they're going to have. Well, last time we went to go see Megadeth, and boy, you could tell Dave Mustaine was not happy about them shutting down all the crap that he was like. They will not take this from us. Oh, he was pissed off that they shut everything down for that. And
Mhm.
Eric Clapton only went into the southern parts of the United States where they knew that they're going to be open. So he went like to Texas to Florida, and there was only in the U.S. for 2 weeks. Um, yeah, it was COVID. Yeah, they were not happy about COVID anyway. But I was like, oh, okay. I'll probably go grab my friend. I need to go get him some other stuff. I'll need to get him, and then I'm going to take my son to it also. Um,
Nice.
yeah, he said. I asked him if he wanted to go. He's like, well, since it's Sam, I'm like, yeah, we'll go over there. And I need to get my friend Sam, since his birthday is also on Christmas. I need to.
Oh, really?
I'll probably go get him an adjustable mace. He's given my son a lot of stuff. I'm like, you know what? I can spend a few $100 on him and help him out. He needs to lose about 100 pounds
I'm
anyway.
curious, because I've seen Judas Priest. I actually went to see Judas Priest 2 nights in a row
Yeah.
for Screaming for Vengeance. But if they've got a new singer, I'd be curious. I mean, who's left? I mean,
I mean, Alice Cooper's what, 75 or something?
Glenn Tipton and what was the other guy's name?
Yeah.
Are they the
KK
same
Downing.
guitarists?
KK Downing.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
thank you. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what they. I mean, God, it's been. Oh God, we're so old. I mean, mind you, I was still a teenager, I think, when I saw them. at Long Beach Arena with my little brother.
All right, I'm gonna head out, guys. Enjoyed the session. Thanks,
Yeah,
George.
me
Well,
too.
thanks.
I'm gonna shut her down. I got church in the morning, and I got to take care of some stuff. Absolutely, George. I'm looking forward to the next session.
Oh, great.
Uh, and everybody out there, have a great rest of your weekend. Don't let the BS get you down. I know a lot of people are stressing out these days, but that's what they want. Don't do it. Go have some fun. Play some games. Listen to some good music. Hang out with some weirdos. You'll thank me for it. Happy trails, everybody.
See ya.
Good night.